Hey there, flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. And it has felt like absolutely ages since I've been able to do that. So we are back out at the charity shops, and we're having a quick look about to see what we can find. So at the moment we are in Peggy Wood, and I just wanted to sort of go through sort of what I was looking at here. So as I was sort of walking around, I saw this. It looked like sort of a set of sort of adverts, and I'd looked at it sort of initially when I walked in the shop, and I was sort of trying to sort of find it on eBay. Sort of couldn't find anything. And as I was walking around, I remembered obviously about the Google app to sort of do the photographs. So I could find sort of other examples, but couldn't find sort of anything that sort of matched the sort of two vertical adverts that I was finding in this. But I found it so interesting. I was really tempted to pick it up, but yeah, I just didn't. I'll be honest, I think if I so I'm actually filming sort of this voiceover Friday just gone, and I'm going to be doing a charity shop run tomorrow. So I think if I do see it there tomorrow, I probably will end up picking it up, because I think we could definitely turn a profit on it quite easily. But yeah, it was just so interesting. But with that said as well, I do sort of want to go into the last couple of weeks. So I know initially I said a few weeks ago that I was taking a week off to sort of try and get myself sort of better, but it really did it's basically taken me sort of about 2.5 weeks I was ill for. So I was ill from the Tuesday before my last video, and I was still sort of pushing through, sort of getting all the footage was already filmed, but I needed to sort of do the voiceovers. So yeah, sort of pushed through that week, and then just reached the weekend and sort of completely crashed. So yeah, I took the week off. It ended up it's obviously turned into 2 weeks, but I am back now, feeling sort of so much better, near enough back to normal. And yeah, just sort of looking to sort of get cracking. Obviously, I have still been sending out orders through eBay. I have been doing my best to sort of get things listed on eBay. I've not done as good as I hoped, but I have now also sort of done some. I'm also sort of changing sort of how I do things sort of personally. So I actually have set up now a personal schedule. So I have sort of a schedule for sort of each day of the week, as to sort of like what time I get up, sort of what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, because I was finding that obviously, because I don't do reselling full time, I am only part time at the moment. I still do have a full time job, sort of 9 till 5, Monday to Friday, and I was just finding that I was getting overwhelmed and sort of burnt out, and I wasn't getting time to sort of spend with the family. So I would sort of finish work at sort of 5 o'clock. I've been quite fortunate that I've been working from home quite a lot recently, so I could sort of finish work and then get straight into sort of filming outros, photographing stock, editing videos, sort of all that sort of stuff. But then I was sort of not able to then spend time with the family, and I wasn't sort of able to sort of spend any time sort of chilling out. So I have now sort of put this schedule in place, and what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some bits in the mornings before I go to work. Then I've got a couple of hours after I get home from work, and then I've got time to sort of spend with the family, sort of relax a bit and things like that. So I've just started. Yesterday was the first day that I sort of started it, so what would be Friday, and yeah, I'm just going to see how I get on with it. But back to the videos. Obviously, this week we have got some bits that are going to be quite different. So obviously today is our normal sort of charity shop video. Then on Thursday, we are going to be doing the first of a new monthly video that I'm going to be doing, where we basically review all the sales from last month. So I think it was Karen. I want to say Karen, and I'm going to double check it. Left a comment on one of the videos last month, and it was basically saying that obviously at the end of my videos I say that sort of going to look to sort of sell it for sort of X, Y, Z. Carol, sorry, not Karen, Carol. Sorry about that. So yeah, Carol left a comment on one of my videos, basically saying how I sort of do the summary at the end. I say sort of what we're going to sell it for, profit and everything like that, but I never then cover it again. And that's right, I don't. It's something that I wanted to do sort of from the beginning. There's obviously a monthly sort of sales update, and I think I've got to the point now where I've got enough sales sort of coming through every month to be able to do sort of a monthly video on that. So yeah, the first video is going to be on Thursday, and as I say, we are going to be covering what I predicted we'd sell it for, what we actually sold it for, and profits and everything like that. So yeah, if that's the sort of thing you're interested in, you can join us for that on Thursday. Then on Saturday, I have obviously a video that I've been talking about for probably over a month now, is the starting a resale business for £10. I'll be honest, I haven't got as far along with that video as I'm hoping. I'm hoping to sort of get the majority of it filmed this weekend, so that it is ready for next Saturday. If it's not out next Saturday, then it will be out for the following weekend. Obviously, where I've been ill, I just haven't been able to sort of get out, do the pickup filming that I wanted to do, and even just get everything else ready. So I'm in the process of sort of getting that filmed, and I will get it out as soon as I can. And then yeah, there's obviously we've got sort of the different towns that we're going to now. So obviously I'm trying to sort of do that sort of more regularly as well. What I am potentially going to be doing is, at the moment, what I'm doing is every week I am going out and I am doing sort of all 3 towns in one day. So what I'm hoping to do is, if, for example, I go to one town and it's a bit less than sort of what I would like, then I'm going to sort of amalgamate that into sort of one of the other towns. So instead of sort of splitting the 3 towns over 3 videos, if, for example, I get a massive load in all 3 towns, then they will be separate videos. But if I do get a week where we are sort of struggling a bit, I am going to look to sort of amalgamate the videos. And the reason I say that is because the next charity shop video, which was out at one of the other towns, I didn't pick up as much as I would have liked, and I think the last charity shop video we done, we obviously only had 1 item in there. So what I would do going forward is amalgamate those 2 videos into one. And yeah, I just want to sort of try and sort of make the videos a bit more interesting. So if there is something that you want to see in the videos, or if there's even a particular type of video that you want to see, let me know in the comments, because as you'll see sort of from the comment that Carol left, I'm always sort of looking to sort of make the channel better. And I will admit, it probably does get a bit boring, me going to the same charity shops over and over again and sort of picking up different things. So yeah, if there is anything that anyone wants to see, or any ideas that we think could sort of make the channel better, I am all ears. But back to today's video. So we are currently in Making a Difference in Maidstone. As I say, I think this was filmed, well, I haven't been out for the last 2 weeks, so this was probably filmed 3 weeks ago. and yeah, potentially our trip out tomorrow might prove to be a bit different, because I know that they are moving to a new location within the town. So I'm really hopeful that they have moved, because I am so excited to sort of see the new store. You'll see the store sort of in the video. It's very small. They can't get there's a lot of sort of stock that they've got that they can't get out, because apparently they used to have a second store in town which they closed down. I never got to go to that store, but the store that they're moving into is an old Argos store, so it's massive in comparison to sort of what they've got here. So I'm really hoping actually that when I go in tomorrow, they have actually moved to the new town. And then I think this is going to be our last stop of the day. We are in Demelza, and as you see, they've already got their Christmas stuff out, which when I saw that, I thought that was absolutely mad. There was a couple of the other charity shops that I went to on this day as well, that also had their Christmas stuff out, and I just couldn't get over it. I was like, we're not even in November. This was obviously filmed second or third week of October, I think it was. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, third week in October. No, third week in second week in October. This was filmed. So I was like, we've got over 8 weeks until Christmas. But yeah, so the charity shops, they've already got their Christmas stuff out, and yeah, hopefully sort of, I'm pretty sure that sort of over the next few weeks we'll start seeing sort of more and more of the Christmas stock sort of coming out. But as well as sort of looking at the clothes in Demelza, I've also started looking at the china, sort of the glasses, sort of things like that. I do sort of look for things like sort of the Pyrex dishes, but what I find sort of in here, and I'm not sure if it's this trip or I think it was one of my previous trips, they had a sort of a Pyrex dish with a lid, and they were basically charging sort of £5 for the dish and £5 for the lid. And I know from sort of one similar to it that I picked up at the boot fair, and it's this one actually, because there it is. So yeah, you've got the lid and you've got the bowl, and they were basically charging sort of £5 each. But looking at, so I picked one up a few weeks ago from the boot fair, and I didn't pay a lot for them. I think it was like 50p or something like that. I think it was just the lid that I picked up at the boot fair. And while I was sort of researching that, I found the whole thing was sort of selling for about sort of £10 to £15. So paying £10 for sort of everything, just there was no point in doing that. But once again, sort of up the back, I'm going to have a quick look through the Harry Potter books. So the set of Harry Potter books actually, well, I say that the set of Harry Potter books from the other week are sold. They sold a sort of, I had an offer come through on them on the other day, accepted the offer, but the buyer hasn't paid. So if he hasn't, if I don't pay by sort of tomorrow, I will sort of cancel off that sale. But I will relist them. But what I am going to start doing now, and I will do it with sort of all the Harry Potter books that I've picked up today, is I am going to start bundling them all up, and I am going to start listing them, because I've got a massive plastic box filled to the brim with Harry Potter books. So I've got more than enough there now to sort of make up sort of probably 3 or 4 complete sets. So that is what I am going to do. I think the only sort of, what I am going to probably do is I'm probably going to keep hold of a set of the hardbacks, just because I've got nearly a full set. I think the only one that I'm missing is the third book in the series, which is Prisoner of Azkaban. So I just need to try and find a copy of Prisoner of Azkaban in hardback to actually be able to sell sort of a complete set of hardback Harry Potter books. I've pretty much given up on trying to find paperback editions of the last two books, so the Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows, because for some reason I just never see them. Anytime I look for them, I just don't see them sort of out and about. I don't think I've ever seen sort of a paperback edition of either of those two, so I don't know if there is. So if anyone does know, if you can leave a comment down below, that'd be really appreciated, because yeah, I've never seen one sort of at charity shops or boot fairs or anything like that. I would be surprised if there isn't paperback, but yeah, if anyone knows, just let me know down below. So yeah, just now this jigsaw sort of jumped out at me. Obviously it's a 2,000 piece, brand new. I think I can't remember how much they had it sort of priced up at, but normally Demelza sort of do price up their jigsaws, but I think for some reason this one was priced quite low, like £4 or £5, something like that. And yeah, so I wanted to sort of try and find it. I was scanning the barcode and it wasn't coming up, but I think I do manage to find it when I sort of type it in. Yeah, I think I do sort of find a version of it. But when I do actually find it, it's not selling for sort of massive amounts. So I do end up sort of leaving it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sort of wrap it up there, and then I am going to head home and we'll go through sort of the different bits that we've picked up. Okay, so we are back from the charity shops, and not a bad day today actually. A couple of bits and some unique bits as well. So just going to dive straight in, and the first pickup today was this JPS ice bucket. So it looks like it's come from sort of a bar or a sort of pub or something like that. But I thought it was sort of really unique. So when I saw it at the charity shop, I sort of looked it up and sort of saw similar ones. Didn't see this exact one. The one that I sort of saw online was sort of a square shape. So they had it priced up at £3. Looking online, I was seeing the there wasn't one that had sold, but as I say, there was one similar that was listed. That was listed for about £20, I think it was. So potentially I'd list this one at £18. That would net us a £6.30 profit. Because of the size of it, it would actually have to go as a medium parcel, because it is too wide to sort of fit into a small parcel box. So it's a bit unfortunate there, but still, it's still going to be sort of a £6.30 profit. Then next up, we move over to another DVD. So we've been picking up quite a few DVDs recently, and we've got the Tudors complete series DVD box set. It's brand new and sealed, and we paid £5 for this. Looking online, they sell for about £15, so that would net us a £4.48 profit. So yeah, not too bad. As I've sort of said on some of my videos a few weeks ago, I am sort of looking to sort of start picking up sort of more and more sort new and sort of sealed DVDs. Obviously, as long as they're over sort of a set price, then I'm going to sort of look to sort of give them a go. And then finally, we picked up 3 Harry Potter books. Now, if I remember rightly, because it was actually a couple of weeks ago that I went to the charity shop, because of being ill, I've not actually been able to get out. But I think 2 of these come from sort of Making a Difference in Maidstone, and 1 of them come from the Melzer. So we paid 50p. Yes, so the Philosopher's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets paperback both come from Making a Difference in Maidstone. We paid 50p each for them, so a total of £1. And then we picked up Prisoner of Azkaban paperback at the Melzer. We paid £1 for that. And what I am going to do is I am going to sort of bundle these in with some of the other books that I've got, sort of that I've bought sort of over the last few months. So I'm going to list the full set of 7, and I have actually recently just accepted an offer for the other set of Harry Potter books that we listed a few weeks ago. So they actually sold for £35. Those ones I think we only actually paid sort of about £3.50, I think it was. So £3.50 into £35, really good sort of turnaround there. So with these, obviously we'll list them at the same price. Expect to sort of sell them for about sort of £35. That would net us a £17 and 33p profit, because based on the books that the ones that I've already bought, and these ones, the total purchase price for sort of all 7 books would be about £6. So that's how we get to the £17 33p profit. So yeah, that is everything that we've picked up today. With regards to sort of the totals, total spend was £10. Total expected sale price is £68. And that would net us a total profit of £28 and 11p. So yeah, not too bad, not too great, but as I say, I think sort of over the winter, it's going to be sort of a different kettle of fish, and I am sort of at the point now where I am sort of starting to sort of think and sort of consider sort of maybe looking at sort of other options for sort of sourcing things. I've been sort of doing some research sort of here and there. Not found anything that's sort of concrete just yet that I'm going to sort of have a go at. But keep an eye on the channel. If you're not already, sort of hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, because I have got sort of quite a few sort of different videos coming out now, as well as sort of the starting a resale business for £10. The first video in that series is going to be starting this Saturday, if I remember rightly, if I remember my schedule right. Yeah, this video, so this week's actually going to be full of sort of different videos. So we've got the charity shop video as normal today. Then Thursday is going to be our first month review, where I go through sort of all the sales from sort of the previous month and sort of compare it to sort of what I said in the video they would sell for and what they actually sold for. Then on Saturday is going to be the first video in the starting a resale business from £10, and I'm going to be sort of just dropping in some sort of new videos sort of every now and then, but the month review and the starting a business for £10 videos at the moment are going to be monthly. But I'll see how things go with the starting a resale for £10 videos as to sort of whether we sort of increase them. But yeah, with that said, that is going to wrap up today's video. Just wanted to say a massive thank you for joining me today. I'm really glad to be back. It has been an awful couple of weeks, but yeah, really glad to sort of be back at it. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.